Alright, so working on the E53 again. Got the headlights removed, got thermostat and lower rad hose replaced. It had a nick in it, it wasn't leaking or anything, it just had a nick that I didn't like. I figured I already had it apart, why not? I gotta get some power steering lines for the cooler, from the reservoir to the cooler are leaking, or they're weeping, they're not really leaking. But I figured I'd show you guys this. I got most of them pretty much done. This is the last one I think I'm going to do. You can kind of see that, how it's cracked all the way up into the socket. So I'm just putting shrink tube over top, and then I'm clipping them to slide them on, and then just using the quick solder joints. Say what you want about these are a lifesaver. I like them. They work just fine if you know what you're doing. You just don't apply too much heat. If you have a heat gun, they work best. I'm just using my little butane torch. And I swear that's not product placement either. I might do this one too. You see there's a couple cracks. So I got a couple I'm thinking about doing. I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping that I might just do all of them, just so I don't have to do this ever again. I screwed up on this, and I was going to put another sleeve on this one just in case. It's not cracked or anything, but you never know. I mean, considering how bad this one is. So hopefully I won't have to redo that. Thankfully, since I did these and not regular solder or anything like that, I mean, even with regular solder, you can just heat up this joint right here and then wait for it to get really hot and or burn off the casing, and then just slide them apart, clean them up really quick while it's still hot, and then put a new sleeve on. So if I really have to, I might. I've been playing with the idea, but this one actually seems like it's got quite a bit of elasticity in it. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal. I've already got it together. I'm probably just going to clip this one, do this one really quick. I may set up my GoPro and show you guys how I'm doing it. But yeah, so I'm just sleeving, putting multiple sleeves on. You know, there's a piece there. That's where they come and go. I overlap them quite a bit, just because I don't want anything getting in between. Like if sometimes the ends don't go all the way down, and they fan out or whatever. But yeah, I got them pretty much done. I don't know how I'm going to get that. I do have, I don't know where it is. It's right here. I do have some of this, the liquid tape. I just didn't want to use this unless I absolutely had to. You do a minimum of 2, I'll probably do 3, maybe 4, depending on my time. Because you have to do 10 minutes in between coats, I think is what it says. 10 minutes between coats, 4 hours to dry, minimum. So that's not a big deal. It is currently 4:20. Nice. So yeah, I'll probably do this with liquid tape, just because it's so hard to access. I don't want to depin this because it's a pain to depin. But I'm gonna sleeve the blue one, probably this brown one going down. I'm definitely gonna do this one first. This is the one that I'm having issues with mainly, is the main lights and the I think it's the halo lights, whatever they consider the side lights. Honestly, this one was bad, but this is for the high beam, even though it said it was fine, which is really weird. I think it's high beam. Yeah, it's high beam. But yeah, so, and this one got a little corrosion inside of it, so I'm going to clean that up as best as I can. But yeah, I figured I'd make a small video. If you're having a bunch of check light issues on your dash, this is most likely why. Or you just have crappy headlights. Either way. And these are OEM headlights too. Yeah, these are hella headlights. So I'm assuming it's just from being hot and cold, and then just making it brittle on these wires. That's why I'm just going through them. These are a lot, I wouldn't say a lot better now, but they're definitely not gonna get as brittle. And who knows, maybe they will. But by that time, hopefully I'll be able to find some good aftermarket headlights. Since this is a facelift, these are really hard to get. For anybody that has a 2003, they're a lot easier to get lights for. I don't know why. I've actually considered swapping my bumper over and just changing out the front end to a pre-facelift. But that's not really something I want to do right now, considering I don't even know if I'm keeping this car or not. It might be a project car, it might be my brother-in-law's car until he decides to get rid of it, or I'll buy it back off of him. So that's about where I'm at. Honestly, I think having these covers on might be worse than not, because it does trap all that heat inside. So you just got all that heat being trapped up inside here, and then that's making these brittle. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot with a phone and some clippers. Um, yeah, so that's it. I figured if someone doesn't know why they're having that issue and they keep looking at their bulbs and stuff like that, hopefully this helps somebody out. If not, give me a like, a share, maybe subscribe. I do some fun things now and again. Eventually, when I get settled in and have extra money laying around, which I will this summer, and then come next winter, I'll be able to take some PTO and maybe even tear into this thing. And either I'm probably going to do it naturally aspirated first and then do an 8-speed swap. However, I want to get a lift before I try and attempt the 8-speed. But also, the wife and I are talking about buying property this summer, so we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment. You can hate me all you want. I really don't care. Just do something. Later.